If you mouse over a graph, you can see the specific numerical hourly values of the graph points. Here, you can see the historical data of all hits on the website. If you zoom in on any sheet by clicking on, for example, the Articles view, historical data for articles without page visits will appear. The situation is the same if you click anywhere else, for example on Visits From. In this case, you can view cumulative visitor data from different sources only. The client's time settings allow you to view a variety of time spans. Today calculates today's cumulative data up to the present moment. Yesterday calculates yesterday's cumulative data and going backwards in time according to your needs. This week gives cumulative data since midnight of the previous Sunday until the present moment. Last week provides cumulative data from the previous week. This month calculates cumulative data since the last day of the last month. Last month offers cumulative data of the last month and monthly data going back in time. When you've decided what time span of data you would like to see, just tick the box by clicking on it and your desired results will appear. Drag and drop. The drag and drop function lets you drag any sheet and drop it into another in the overview, for example moving the sheet Pages to the Articles. In this case, you can see the data, which articles have been viewed by how many visitors, and from which pages. Here is, for example, the Front Page branch, which, by clicking, enables you to see how many views articles received from your front page for a selected time interval, a very useful view for front page editors. Or if you drag the sheet Visits From to the Articles, you can see how many visits an article has received and where the visitors came from. The data are also filtered here. The top graph shows the historical visit data without page visits. Graphs on the Articles tile are filtered and show the visits only from the current referrer. For example, if you zoom in by clicking on the Social branch, you can track visits from different social networks, usually coming from Facebook, not only from your site's Facebook page, but also from recommendations and shares. This view is extremely useful for social managers. In this view, you can also adjust the time parameters to desired time intervals. For example, you can check the previous days or last week's from social networks. In any view where articles appear, mouse over the tile of an article and a flashing target will appear in the lower right-hand corner. If you click on it, you will receive a detailed view of the article. Here, you can see in the adjusted time range the source, URLs, of all visits of an article. External sources are also grouped as they are for other views. The Internal Sources section shows visits from different pages, front page, section pages, or the recommendation of articles. These basic data are always visible in the lower bar. Get the number of page views of the article since publication up to the present moment by clicking on the Total icon on the right. The right side of the screen shows the whole life cycle of the article since its publication in a stacked graph. If you mouse over it, you will receive data where visitors came from and how many visits it has received. Valuable information for editors and authors. By clicking on the small star icon in the black header, you can indicate the current view. After this, if you turn to another view, you can also mark it. From this time on, when you log into Fruitflan, the tool will start with the first marked view in the list, so you don't need to click for this view. By using the play icon next to the star, you can display the marked views one after another. Other views might also be useful, for example if there is a screen or plasma TV in your newsroom that continuously shows the Fruitflan tool, which we highly recommend. In this case, you need only click on the play icon and Fruitflan will automatically change what it displays according to the list order. It is possible to set the readout for more or less time than a 5-minute interval. Mouse over the star, and here on the right side, You can set how long it should appear in the current view by scrolling up or down with these small arrows.